Alright guys, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your humble servant right here. Today we're going to talk about who will lead the NDC come 2028, the flag bearership race. We also want to check on a couple of people and respect to what others are saying already on the political space. This is your humble servant right here on this platform, Top Gossip 24. We do our best to bring you everything you want to know, gossip on its topmost level across the world. Into which channel are all the gossip, political gossip, everything you want to know, we'll give you here on this platform, GH Gossip, Top Gossip 24. Now, quickly, I want us to go check something from Global Info Analytics, okay? Global Info Analytics. Or more recent updates, okay, with respect to what they've been doing in the political space. And we all know, say, Global Info Analysis, no? They've been doing well. They've been doing so well. The entire makers of and say during the 2024 election, they came out with a lot of analysis. The analysis normally buy and be so again, people are just trying to make sure say they will rely on what they are sharing. Now, quickly, let me share their latest information. The latest poll from Global Info Analytics show a surge in support for the party's national chairman, Johnson Nsedun Ketia, in the NDC's 2028 presidential race, compared to the April 2025 poll. Just say, omoye pool ni before, and son omoye this pool. In April 2025, no pool no moye different than what they did, and that time it was showing somebody else, not Johnson Nsedun Ketia. Okay, let's continue. However, the former minority leader and the current educational minister, Haruna Edrisu, maintains a narrow lead with 27% of vote support, following closely by Johnson Nsedun Ketia with 26%, Atu Forcing following it with 22%, Julius Zebra with 11%, Honorable Okujeto Abrakwa following with 8%, Honorable Zenato Ajima Rollins following with 4%, and others 3%. Others, no, I don't know. It might be Sam George, it might be Koblan Dufour, it might be what is the name of this guy, Spio Gabra, right? Okay, so that's what is going on. Among NDC voters, Harun Idris lead with 31%. Listen carefully. Among NDC voters, 31%. Followed by Nsedun Ketia, 24%. Atu Forcing with 22%. Julius Zebra with 10%. Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa at 8%. Zenato Ajima Rollins 3%. Others 2%. So that is what is going on out there with respect to what is we should be expecting. The NDC and the people in the NDC are already doing their thing. And a while ago, no mukai say Ebranana Parliament there was this back and forth conversation between the majority leader and the minority leader when they were just trying to banter each other with respect to the same thing, because they feel say Nsedun Ketia eba Parliament because of that, right? So that's what people are talking about in the media space. Now we'll come back and give you guys what we think, our own feel, okay, our feelings, our thoughts, our ideas, and our things, and who we think will emerge as a flag bearer for the NDC. And also we'll give you guys our perspective, what we think, because sometimes no until we feel say a young guy should be who should be actually picked. Okay, so this is something that just happened a while ago and everybody is talking about it. Let me just go back and give you the names again. Okay, the first person is Haruna Edirisu, who is the educational minister. The second one who is following is Johnson Nsedun Ketia, who is the national chairman of the NDC. Dr. Atu Forcing, the finance minister, who is also the third person in the race. Honorable Chief of Staff Julius Dabra, who is also the third in the race. Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa, aka the one that can investigate everybody and will bring out anything that is going on out there, and people are watching him closely, so he also needs to be careful. The former president's daughter, Zenato Ajima Rollins, is the last person on the list with respect to emerging flag bearership now NDC for dream, because I'm say John Mahama and Kobium. So they really need to find somebody who's actually come in and come and do the rest of the job. John Dramani Mahama Now, who do you think will be leading the NDC? I told you guys the last time, said I'm thinking of coming to do who will lead the MPP come 2028. But who will lead the NDC is what we are focusing on right now on this platform, Top Gossip 24. And I believe strongly say, now, this is what we want to say from where we sit, okay? Irrespective of what job Global Info Analytics have done. They are good in doing that. They have figures, they have numbers. They go to the street and collect data. So when they speak with data. But this is what we also think on this platform, Top Gossip 24. So let me just go out there and pour out what I think. Now, I think that with what is going on in Burkina Faso and the kind of youthful exuberance Captain Ibrahim Traoré is displaying out there, Ghana don't need a president who is over 60 years. So let's look into details. If any of these guys here are already in the age of 60, they don't even have to come close to the whole thing again. Somebody like Haruna Idrisu, I believe strongly say he should be getting to 60. Honestly, he should be getting to 60. Johnson Esuidun Ketia, we Bruce 60 dada. I believe strongly because he's been in politics for long. He know all the tricks, and I feel say those people should stay. They should lay back, lay back and give the young guys the advice to kind of do the job. Now, Atu forcing Air Young, so he qualifies to be in per my own calculation and per my own understanding with what I want to say. Atu forcing can be there because Air Young kakra. Let me say the chief of staff. I don't know. The chief of staff should be above 50 by now because I've seen a picture of him with Jerry. Those days, he has been in a system for quite a long time. And he should be around 60, and that as a country we have to walk away from those names. If you are above 60, then we have to make sure say you don't even come close to the race. Now, Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa, a fine gentleman, somebody who believes that things can be fixed in Ghana, and he's doing his best. So somebody like Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa is keen. And I'm not saying Sam Jatta George. I don't know if he's not having a presidential ambition, but I think that Sam Jatta George must be featured in this, to be honest. Now, let me say this before I end. In the NDC, they've had all the regions coming to be either president, vice president, whatever, but not in the Greater Accra region. So they have to consider that. Ganyoko Yeko vice president, Ganyoko Yeko president in the NDC. You understand what I mean? So Sam Jatta George, you have to get yourself into this. It's very, very important. And the NDC must consider, because if you go about selecting people from other regions and you are ignoring the Greater Accra region, it means that something is wrong. So Sam Jatta George must plug himself into this. Zenoto Ajema Rollins, yes, the former president's daughter. I believe that she's young. She should be around our age, 40 something, 45 there about. And I think that she can also do perfectly well when it comes to that, right? So I think that they have a couple of young guys that should be given the opportunity to come in to serve. We need somebody who is determined to work like Captain Ibrahim Traoré. To be honest with you, we don't need all those old folks and all those things that is going on in Côte d'Ivoire, all those things that is going on in Togo, all those things that is going on in Cameroon, all those things that is going on in other part of Africa, where one person want to stay on power for decades, and then in other ways they want to even turn into a monarchy they stay on the throne until they die. These are some of the things we keep saying down here, to be honest with you. So these are our analysis. Any analysis are here on this platform. Who wins the flag bearership of the NDC? That is the question we are asking right now. And I believe that all of you are thinking. But for me, if you are aging and you are above 60, they have to kick you out. You don't have to be part of this. You understand what I mean? When you need 60 years, na yempo bi ana like owa hoden to check Captain Ibrahim Traore to me ko boss soccer or ni boys ni boss soccer ni adie, those kind of things. It brings a lot of a carbon ni adie. That's what we're talking down here. This is your humble servant right here on Top Gossip 24. But more than I say, over subscribe, you know, I share, no, I comment, to send a analysis to say, and I say, yeah, can you to say, global analytics, I can also be a share our platform with.